Alright, this is trade recap number 2. I didn't think I was gonna trade today. I thought the market was gonna be fucked up, which it kind of was, because Powell had a conference, or sorry, his testimony and whatnot. So I thought it was be choppy as fuck, but I did end up going in. I traded 3 times. I mean, 3 is better than what I usually been doing. Um, like 3's pretty good given my situation, but it's 2 max, and and I realize why. So market open kind of left some um, New York manipulated London low on ES, but not on Nasdaq, which was interesting to see. So I kind of thought, you know, okay, Nasdaq kind of made it early SMT earlier on back in pre-market saying Nasdaq, is going to be leading to go higher, and the S&P is kind of lagging behind a little bit. But during the actual session, Um, price opened up. I didn't really have too much like dome piece coming into this. I kind of just thought that, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I thought, yeah, I don't know. But mainly I was watching to see if we were gonna just go higher, because I kind of looked at this and saw London manipulation and then New York continuation. Yeah, that's what it was. So I thought London, since it manipulated Asia sessions high and then kind of plummeted for a bit, I thought that we're just consolidating a bit, and then we're going to drop further and have a full the full reversal and continue that. So looking at that, I was kind of bearish, and then we took out these New York pre-market highs and all of these highs that were kind of stacked to get together. I guess it's only those two, but we took it out and then went downwards. Um, and I thought we were going to continue looking on Nasdaq right around there. Nothing really was going on too crazy, but I saw an inverse fair value gap. We inversed it, and I was willing to drop into the 1 minute, and I was just like, uh, interesting. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Uh, no, yeah, I targeted this low right here, and I don't really know why I got in here right when I did, but it was just off the inverse, and I was just like, okay, where is price kind of gonna respond to? And I saw this low as just the draw, and also, um, I could have targeted it pre-market too, but I just targeted this nearest low, and it cashed pretty quickly. I don't think this isn't the best trade. I mean, it kind of looks like we swept that, but realistically, then I should have entered just on the 5 minute right here, but I didn't. So whatever. I didn't really have too much direction today. Honestly, not my best. Not a good trading day. You think yesterday I did a lot better. But I won. I won this trade. It cashed almost immediately. I made about $200 from it. $220 from it. I started the day at, so it was good. It was good. It was good stuff for me. I started the day at 51,373, 370, 370, and then I went all the way up to 592, which is fucking sick, right? Great, dope. Walk away. Again, don't know why I'm not under risking, but honestly, today I'm glad I did because this trade didn't really tell me all that much. I thought, yes, we're continuing the reversal, great, but my entry wasn't ideal. I didn't enter off a fair value gap or anything, so that was kind of bizarre, but it worked in my favor. And I mean, I put the stop loss kind of back where the inverse fair value gap is, and with that model, it's not supposed to revisit that area. It's not supposed to bounce off or anything. It's supposed to just keep going down. So it's not too bad, but I should have entered earlier probably, and then maybe put stops top of inverse. I don't know, but it worked out, so I won't get too upset about this or that. And then I started looking at NAS. What was my next trade? I think it was 1013. Yeah, and then I went into mini Nasdaq because I wanted to de-risk, which I did. I risked like $70, almost 4.5 risk to reward, which I never do, which is so retarded because my max is 2 RR, but I don't know. I just got freaky. I put $70 in. But it was my second trade, so far not bad. Lost it immediately. So thought process was, okay, I think we're also gonna go lower on Nasdaq because we have to. These London lows haven't been swept out, and neither has pre-market New York lows. So I was like, okay, let me just not even target those. Let me just target this massive Diddy candle down because we made a fair value gap, and then we were kind of teasing in, and I thought we were gonna plummet, and then we came up, and then I entered right here, and then it just stopped out pretty much immediately. So I lost $70. So now that's two trades, and I'm sitting at 51,523. That's great. I mean, that's $150 profit on the day, which is obviously we'll get to risking more, but for a day like today, it's not bad that I didn't risk more. It's pretty good. That's great. Up 150. I closed my laptop, was done, checked my phone, saw what I thought was a really nice setup, and kept over trading. And you see what could happen. I dropped basically $70 even below that. So then I lost a ton, and then I transitioned over to the actual Nasdaq, or sorry, Nasdaq minis. And what did I even see here? Oh, I entered based off of on the 1 minute as well. So this green high was just the New York high. It's nothing crazy. And honestly, looking at the chart, I did get a little unlucky because there was a massive move up, and I didn't really get take part in that because another thing that I noticed was we had an SMT as well. I marked that out. Yes, did have an SMT. Obviously, this SMT kind of got disrespected immediately, but that is still an SMT divergence right here. So Nasdaq leading index, everything was fine. I think this one might have been just unlucky or unfortunate, but fair value gap, bullish thing out of it, bullish thing out of it. I entered pretty much right there. Stops at the bottom of the fair value gap. Of course, we get wicked out, and then price shoots and hits take profit up here. But obviously, I got stopped out, and that one I lost on that immediate candle. Literally 2 seconds into the trade, I lost. All right, I was at 15.23, 523, and I went all the way down to 302. So I lost $230, $20 on that trade. So instead of walking away past halfway point of my funded, I lose $70 on the day, which in hindsight, yeah, it's not bad when I'm supposed to be risking on a day like today. For moving forward, it'll be like I risk like 250, half a percent, and usually 500 or 450. It's usually 450 because of the contract size for some reason, but yeah, around there. Hindsight is not too bad, but like it just shows me like two optimal trades is what I'm allowed in a day. I think I'm gonna keep it at that rule. Um, Obviously, it's hyper specific for today, um, because two trades would have landed me in profit. But yeah, unfortunate. I mean, looking now, like the SMT setup is pretty nice. Like look how ahead uh, Nasdaq is in that because of that bullish SMT. And all of these low wicks down is pretty low probability, but it's a low probability day, right? Because um we have we had Fed Powell's testimony. So yeah, I mean it's kind of now looking at this like that is a little unfortunate. Like that was what I was expecting. I was expecting kind of a rip upwards, and that's a little bit that kind of blows for sure. We look, did I have any entries? Because this is where, like I said the other day, I do well with fair value gaps near key levels. I mean, that's one right there. Like that's beautiful. Bullet, kept in, bullish thing out of it. Boom, easy money. So you get another one? I don't think so. No, that was the one. Yeah, like that's, and I probably would have waited for that too. Like that's pretty sick. Um, but yeah, I mean, quick little recap, but fucked up today. Two trades max of high confidence and either $250 risk if I'm not fully sure, or no, I have to be fully sure. $250 risk if it's like, I guess like that. Like this is interesting. Like I have good instincts. Like I was like, fuck it, we're shorting this bitch, and it worked. But yeah, I don't know. But max two trades a day. Um, but yeah, this was not an ideal setup day. I mean, Yes, it has pretty much one direction, but look how fucking choppy it is. So getting it on the 1 minute and getting wicked out is definitely probable, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah, a little bit brutal, but whatever. We'll learn from it. Tomorrow it's the same thing with Powell. Um, I'll do the same thing like I did today. I will still wake up and you know go about my thing, but I didn't prep either. I started marking out my shit at like 9:46, 9:48, right when I was about to be open to getting into trade. So poor prep as well because I didn't expect price to be good, and it really wasn't. But it was still I could have capitalized if I had locked in there. Oh, and I just want to see like near that London high. That's way past 10:30. I guess near this hourly high is that yeah also way past 10:30. Yeah, so unfortunately near these levels I couldn't have really made anything. And this was really unfortunate for me. If pre-market didn't take out London low, I think I would have had more of a direction of where I wanted to go. But it is what it is. Day number two, or this is June 24th. Hopefully we can make a comeback because now down about $100 this week, which is fucking nothing in grand scheme of things. But still, I was green for a while there, so we just need one big full profit day. That'd be sick. And I gotta learn how to walk away. God damn.